the Premier League is back. We'll see what are going to happen today because we have big games today in the Premier League, especially the Manchester Derby by 1:30. The early kickoff is going to be an interesting game. Will Carrick win his first game as a Manchester United coach? Or will City march on to keep challenging Arsenal for the Premier League title? Or there's a game again in Nigeria today. Nigeria is playing the top place game today against Egypt by 5 p.m. today. So let's just cheer. I know that we're not going to put our mind too much in it, but we have to still share our Super Eagles. If they beat Egypt, they'll finish third in this Afcon, which is still a commendable result if you ask me. But let's see what happens today. That game happened by 5 p.m. Egypt versus Nigeria in the top place of the Afcon. Remember, tomorrow is the finals of the Afcon. So we will talk about that game, Nigeria game today. They will talk about the Afcon final by 8 p.m. tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin. Today we'll talk about the Afcon, talk about the Premier League. Good morning, John.
Yes, good morning to you. Good morning, listeners. Welcome to another exciting show.
Okay, good morning, also.
Good morning, Godwin. You say we don't put our mind. We put our mind though, because Meda and Meda. And again, Carrick's first game in the Prem. Welcome back, Uncle Carrick. But this one is going to be it's going to be Kilimanjaro, climbing it in one day.
Okay, let's see what happens in today's games. And in fact, this weekend's games, because there's a game today and tomorrow in the Premier League and in the Afcon. So hopefully we'll get results we are looking for. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Both FM Sports. You can always go there, drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. That are going to happen this weekend. First, let's start with the Premier League before we talk about the Afcon last, because the Afcon's final is going to happen today and tomorrow. The third place is going to be today. Tomorrow is the final. So let's start with the Premier League. So we'll finish with the Afcon finals. Okay, for today's games in the Premier League, we have a Manchester Derby by 1:30. Manchester United will play Manchester City at Old Trafford. It's going to be the first game for Michael Carrick. In that game, Chelsea will play Brentford by 4 p.m. Leeds United will play Fulham. Liverpool will play Burnley. Sunderland will play Crystal Palace. Spurs will play West Ham by 4 p.m. Then finally for today, Nottingham Forest will host Arsenal in the last game of today. So this is another game, another week that Manchester City plays first. They can close up the gap and put pressure on Arsenal. But let's see if they can do that. Okay, in tomorrow's game in the Premier League, Wolves will play Newcastle. Then Aston Villa, another title contenders, will play Everton in the other game. Okay, let's start with the Manchester Derby. It's going to be an interesting game. Pep is buying players. Semenyo is here. They are going to buy the Crystal Palace captain. Is going to enter pretty soon.
They don't agree.
They don't agree.
I think for medical they don't say it.
Even the coach said that it's not going to be in this weekend's squad for Crystal Palace.
I think he's safe for medical.
So fantastic for City. But first, this derby, Manchester United playing at Old Trafford. Carrick's first match.
At the end of the day, we heard news that Man United are scouting for a midfielder this winter, which was the same thing we heard before, that if they are going to sign any player, it's going to be in the end. It's going to be by the end of the season in the summer. But all of a sudden, they are signing players this winter, which is a problem for me. I don't know why you have to sack the manager and go ahead to do the same thing he has told you he wanted, getting a new midfielder in the team. But again, it's going to be a very tough game for Carrick. You know, we've said it before, in his first stint at Manchester United, interim manager job, he brought in everybody together, made them play like a unit, organized the midfield properly, and they played a good football. I think he went unbeaten in that run. But again, this one is going to be very tough for them. Okay. Because City are very, we like to say, City are informed. They are on course right now to do a 20 games winning streak. They are on course. If they just sign this guy, they don't sign Semenyo. If they just sign Gay, 20 game winning streak, nobody will stop City.
Okay.
Yeah, because now anybody who is leaving, there is a replacement for the person. Now we're talking about their injury crisis in defense. They know that this is what teams that have vision, this is what teams that have sense will do. We have crisis in defense, so January transfer, you get this person. You have crisis in this midfield. Attack no dey too give wetin we want. Sabi no dey too produce wetin we want. Sign Semenyo, Sabi you go pick for. It's just common sense. You know that lacking in this position. I think Ateta has opened Pep's eye in that regard, because Pep is just signing players and hoping that
he has been signing players.
No, but Ateta does teach him how to sign when needed.
Oh
Nah,
no,
when
I lie.
needed.
I lie.
Yeah.
You don't
I
know
think
Pep well.
myself when not even the sign when needed.
No, I thought they signed when
I
needed.
think I know
No,
the
this
sign
is
when
the
needed.
first
No
time
be.
they signed.
Thank
No,
you.
no. It's
Thank
signed when
you.
needed. You needed to strengthen the defense.
This is
You needed to strengthen the defense first. He signed it strengthen.
You don't understand what I'm saying. This is the
Signed
first
when-
season Arteta has assigned players.
Yeah.
Others they
Thank
have
you.
been lacking, but City has always been jam-packed. It was even
I
last
don't,
season
see,
that
I'm not telling you about having a squad depth, quantity on the pitch like Chelsea. I'm saying when needed.
Name one player Arsenal signed
City.
last season January.
Hmm?
One player
I
Arsenal
said
signed
when
last season
needed. Arsenal
January.
last season January, everybody
let's
there
talk
available.
about the
Last season January, Arsenal needed a 9.
No, Jesus
When
was
they
back
were-
from
when
injury.
they
He
were-
was scoring
he was
goals.
not.
went off
No,
again.
he
He
went
went
up at the end
off-
of January.
He came up.
It
He
doesn't
came.
matter.
He came in.
No, wait, see.
Final week of December,
Mhm.
went off first week of
Yes, I
January,
can remember.
and January window
Yes,
was
it still
open.
on. Yes, I remember.
It was
that.
at the dying embers of the window.
They
They
went
went
to-
for
Watkins,
Watkins.
they didn't
Yeah.
When
work.
this guy already told John Duran.
It's
So
true.
don't come here and say that he's
I said,
an
when
Arteta
they
they
did,
teach.
I remember
They
that
get
one.
Jesus. They get
Wetin
how
dey
about?
talk?
And now when season end, transfer window already close. Then Jesus will go back injury. If you remember.
I lie.
But again, it's a good one for. It's going to be a good test for Michael Carrick because if this team and now with everybody is back to the standard that Man United is a good quality team. Or what start now this year?
Okay,
They don't sign
it's
DNA.
going to be a Manchester derby. What happens in that game?
As it was in the beginning, so shall it be. War without end. Simple.
Mm.
I am coming into this game confident because I can't remember the last time these guys put one over me in this derby. It's been a long
Amorim,
time.
Amorim beat
It's
waiting
been
no
a long
good.
time.
Amorim beat waiting no good. No
It's been a
talking.
long
Long,
time.
long,
I
long,
not really
long.
said.
Amorim beat waiting no
I
good.
not really said.
Amorim beat it was
No,
possible.
wait, the product of this game. Okay, Man City won that game 3 goals to
What
nil.
are you saying,
Maybe say this season,
Yes.
Man City win.
Yeah, Man City win. Yes.
Amorim beat it for Sporting. That same week, the weekend, he beat it for Manchester derby. So no to say you don't remember the last time Man United put a one over you.
Bro.
He never took the last season.
Mm-hmm.
You get? He never took
As
the.
against the rest of the results head to head, please rest.
John,
Please rest.
Maybe
And
please
then-
rest matter.
Please
I
rest,
think if
simple.
you look at this game in general, it's going to be an interesting game because Carrick is his first step. It's like I don't know how I'm going to put for Carrick because it's like somebody brings you to test you. We will see what you feel do. If they have to decide in the summer if they are going to sign you permanently or not. But it's going to be an interesting. If he plays well, I think for me, if Carrick gets sense, let him focus on playing well. If you play well, if you focus on the results, the board might look at you and say let's find another coach. But if he focuses on playing well like Arteta did, he will tell you that let's keep playing the way we are playing. Results will come. If they see progress and he talks to the board and that progress continues, I think they will give it. I think it's common sense for him to do.
Okay, see, we saw when Ole came in, he played well. Let's see happened at the end there for sure.
The bottom line is
The
not
bottom line
playing
is
know why?
the bottom line is
No,
because
no.
now let's be
Now,
honest.
one-
See, the bottom line is if this team can improve
No, I think
not
individually.
about- it's not
No,
about
wait, let me
improving.
finish. If
It's
you
not
can
about
improve the team
improving.
individually and collectively. Now we looked at Amorim when he came in newly. We all said that all these players are scrappy players. They need to go. All of a sudden, gradually, he said, gradually. I'm not saying he started building a team, started building a collective unit that could work together. He didn't focus on the results. He didn't focus but he started focusing on the players individually. If you can get a good team that plays good football, you get the wins. You get me? And Michael Carrick has said it. He has said it in the last interview, or perhaps in the press conference. If you catch that one, he said, It's not about having the team play well. It's about having if individually they can improve themselves. At the end of the day, once Jordan improves 20%, God will improve 20%. At the end of the
Which
day,
person
everybody
job will
go.
be to improve himself? No be the manager.
He said if he can improve individual performance of each players, collectively the team performance will increase. And that's one thing he's going to be
The
working on.
That's what
only
I'm
thing
saying.
that said that makes sense is that the comments of former players of Manchester United are inconsequential. That's the only thing he said that has made sense to me. First. Secondly, Carrick knows the job. He's not here to be Manchester United's permanent manager. He's here to do a part-time job. And doing the part-time job is because Manchester United have shifted what they want to do. They no longer want to go for young coaches who are up and coming, who they are going to bring and do 1 or 2. They want to go for proven people now, which is why they are targeting the summer, because by the end of the summer, you have Luis Enrique, who is unhappy at Paris Saint-Germain. You have Nagelsmann. You also have what's this other guy?
Nagelsmann after World Cup.
That's after World Cup now. That is going to be available. You have a couple of other players, other managers that are going to be available. also Oliver Glasner is leaving at the end of the summer too, so he's also going to be available at the end of the season.
That's what I'm saying, and for me, common sense is for Carrick to do something with 6 months.
To do something with 6 months is to bolster your CV so you can get a job after Manchester United, not for you to come and remain at Manchester United.
That's what I'm saying. It isn't just common sense. At least do your part.
You're supposed to know then you give permanent contract.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't happen before with
You're supposed to know the vision of the club. If you know the vision of the, for example, truthfully, Manchester United wants to build. They want what they can build with. Even though that they probably saw that Amorim is not going to work, but at least they will give you 1 year. So if there is a progress that they see that this guy is focused, look at what Ateta now, Superman use convince us now. Maybe they give me time. It's how they wine babe. Maybe they give it, they see result now. Result will come. Now kind of thing. Now what did they use? He never talked about the board. He took all the responsibility and kept assuring them that improvements will come. And they saw it and they allowed him. This is 5 years, 1 FA Cup, and nobody's talking about sacking Ateta. So I think that's what Carrick should do. But we'll see. Today is going to be the first test for Michael Carrick. After Manchester City, then comes Arsenal at the Emirates. So back-to-back games. He started with fire. But
like I would say, Godwin, City, Arsenal are not going to be a test for Carrick because Manchester United have all the motivation they need to get results in this game.
Now when they play
now Brighton, Fulham, and the other brand West Ham. Now we go know.
That's what I'm saying. Even if you play those small, make sure you have played them and lose. That's what I'm saying. Let him focus on the play. The results will come. But let's see what happens. Let's get your prediction for that game quickly. Who wins in that game? John will say Man City. No, so okay, you and Man U too. So both of you,
they go play draw. Nothing concern me.
No concern
me.
They go play draw.
And they find out I'll take over for relegation party. They tell me about Man City and Man. It was my business. 1-1 draw. It's okay for them. They can share the spoils.
We are winning.
Is they say no victor, no vanquish. About 1-1, 2-2. Doesn't concern me.
Let's see what happens.
My mind don't say it's mine. You say they call disappointment. I don't work with disappointment.
Let's check it. It's going to first game today. Manchester United will play at Old Trafford against Manchester City. Okay, let's get your prediction for other games. Sunderland will play Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace coach is going to leave at the end of the summer. So they told them 3 months ago that he's not going to sign a new contract. He needs a fresh challenge.
Yes.
So it means that
Premier League
some clubs, apart from that, maybe some clubs, better clubs are offering better deals.
It's not even about better clubs. When you stay at a club and you have ambition to do more, Olise, Eberechieze, Egehi.
They buy player for you now.
Bro,
if you replace those players,
can you replace? You know what things Crystal Palace they do with
them? Yeah, that if we replace Eze, I just sure that one.
What's your prediction for that game? Who wins?
Palace.
Palace to win Sunday.
Palace.
So, Stadium of Light is tough, but let's see. Okay, let's get your prediction for Leeds United versus Fulham. Who wins?
Fulham.
Marco Silva.
Okay. Let's get your prediction for Spurs and West Ham. Who wins in that game?
Spurs now. They ask me question. They want.
He said it's Spurs that they ask question. They don't go sign. And my striker don't come. He score goal, winning goal. But the last match,
Spurs
sign midfielder.
Yes.
Me I sign striker because I know they score goals.
Okay.
You get Spurs sign midfielder. I go beat Spurs. And today I'm not talking about Paqueta. I'm begging you. I need down. See me on my 2 knees. I'm begging you.
He's leaving.
That you should stay.
He's leaving.
No, see, if you are leaving and at end of season, and not be this January.
January.
You get stay season. Make we survive this fight. Then you can go. You get we'll survive this fight. But again today, I'm beating Spurs.
Okay, let's see what
it's
happens.
not that I'm not saying it, I will not lose. I'm beating Spurs like 2-0.
Let's talk about Liverpool. Liverpool is going to play Burnley at their home Anfield. I think Liverpool should be winning this game because even though their Ekitike is back, yes, Salah will probably have to stay, except it takes a permission because people do it, take a permission and go back. But there's no rush now. It's not like Liverpool likes him like that. So probably he's going to stay with Egypt, even though it's not going to start. It's respect to do something, not disrespect your country.
Yeah.
Stay, even if you're not going to stay after the game, you can enter private jet and just fly out this night. But it's going to be an interesting game.
You can't play 2 games in 1 day.
Yes. These are going to be an interesting. You cannot even make it because the game is by 5 o'clock. This game is by 4 o'clock, so he's going to actually not going to play this game. But Liverpool should be winning this game.
Yeah, Liverpool should be winning it, but I'll be wary about Burnley. Liverpool should be winning it, but I'll be wary about Burnley. That's how I'll leave it. Because for all the talk about the Burnley side and what they are going to accomplish this season, they've fallen short, but they never have a weekend where they don't score.
They like scoring.
They like scoring,
They
so
score, but
I like
they don't
normal,
win.
normal now. So
Okay, but no, so Liverpool should be winning.
It's going to be a tough one, but
Liverpool is back and they get striker.
Liverpool go beat them with whether they like scoring or they don't like scoring. It's a win for Liverpool. There's no debate.
right.
Unless Liverpool can go there and go and Jogo and Jones and just settle for a loss. You get?
Okay.
But it's going to be an easy win for Liverpool.
Okay, let's talk about Chelsea last for the 4 p.m. game. Chelsea is an interesting team to talk about because sometimes I wonder they will spend $2 billion. You see the team, you wonder where all this money
where the money enter.
Money laundry they do that place, you know. So, but it's going to be an interesting game. They have a new coach, and everybody is saying that this guy has been talking to the press, like just like Amorim started. I understand that Chelsea is a big club, but they are telling him, guy, calm down. You don't talk too much.
Amorim said they will try to avoid press, but they don't agree.
It's going to be an interesting game. This is his first Premier League game. Unfortunately for him, he lost against Arsenal. Arsenal is a big team, so and he lost 3 goals too. I will not say it's a big test for him, but winning at Brentford and Stamford Bridge is supposed to be a big test because that's where Amorim failed. In most big results, he got it Amorim. And Liverpool, he did not lose. Manchester City, I think he did not even lose. Arsenal, he did not lose to Arsenal. All the big games that he
lost to Arsenal.
It's only Manchester. No, he drew with Arsenal. I remember he drew with Arsenal. But where he lost is Manchester United. That's where he lost. Only where
they lost now 1-0 now.
They only lose to Arsenal. It was 1-1
in the first season.
In the first, I'm talking about this season that we are in now. I'm talking about
1-0.
Arsenal 1-0 in this first game. When?
They scored a goal now by the header. They were playing a good football and Arsenal scored the header. That was it.
It was the last game Arsenal played with Chelsea. It was 1-1.
Okay.
Chelsea took a record, which I said, got a record against that.
But I thought you're talking about Amorim. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about
Chelsea.
Maresca. You're talking about Maresca here.
So you said Amorim was playing fine against big teams.
Okay, it's Maresca. I made mistake, but that's what I was
telling you, Arsenal, they play well against Arsenal. Come collect 1-0 lose.
I'm talking about Maresca. So I'm not saying that Maresca did well with the big boys.
Yeah.
But the problem is that he lost at Sunderland at home. He lost these small matches. Leeds trashed them. So that's where the whole problem got in. So that's what I'm saying is that Lim, I'm not bothered that he lost against Arsenal. He's playing at home to Brentford. He needs to be beating this kind of team at home. That's my point.
Yes. And to make your point even stronger, he should be beating these guys, yes. The question is, Brentford is not playing too. They have the second highest goal scorer in the league.
Yeah.
So he's going to be, and then when you look at the other side, Chelsea will kill to have someone like that in their team right now.
They say I'm going to sign the lab and Pedro.
So more on is, like I said, I will only look at the Chelsea team, the lineup they put out for today. Who is going to start up forward? Who does he back to trust in that 9 position? And who is going to play behind the striker? Looking at that position, he's still maintaining the same formation, and then a couple players around. I think he prefers starting Estevao and Neto. Let's see if that will carry on today against Brentford. But whatever happens, he has to have high intensity in the way they play, otherwise they are going to concede.
Okay, and also
see whether intensity or no intensity is going to be a Brentford side that has well calculated in terms of Kit Andrews' tactics. We talk about this manager, talk about this manager. Kit Andrews, if you look at the way he set up the team so far, they have a very good defensive structure and a very offensive. And I don't know how to put it now. Their offense is very clinical. They come at you, they score their goal, they go back and defend. Though they used to concede careless goals and lose matches, but you get that careless goals. I don't think Chelsea has the players to score those careless goals. That's the problem.
You know why I like the Premier League? Once in a while, you produce a striker from this small club that scores 20 goals, and he goes to big club and flop.
No. Why would you say like that now? Why would you say like that? Why would you talk like that?
I'm just saying. Probably
talking about the lapse of this world.
This guy Igor probably might be. Igor Thiago might be the right kind of guy, but they have a goal scoring machine in that team. That's the thing. So Chelsea.
It's not even himself. Even this guy that come up from the bench and score goals. Kavi Shade. They have players.
Let's see.
So and the same thing with Chelsea. Chelsea has players on the bench. So like this one now, I'll look at the lineup first. Who starts for each team? Then I will go back and look at how the manager makes the substitutions in this game. Now they will go know which manager gets sense pass for this match. Okay, let's get a prediction for that game. Who wins? Chelsea or Brentford? Another draw, because I'm backing Brentford to win. Okay, the final game for today by 6:30 is Nottingham Forest will play Arsenal. Arsenal are the league leader. They are on top with 6 points ahead of Manchester City and Aston Villa. So Arsenal needs to win
to make sure that they are going to win this league. Because remember, Arsenal has finished second 3 times in a row. It has happened twice in their history, and in the fourth year of asking, they actually won that league. I think it happened 2000, 1999, 2000 and 2001. In 2003 or so, or 4, they won the league unbeaten or something. So
they won. Then they went. Man United won again, and they went unbeaten.
Yeah. So, but let's see. It's going to be Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Arteta have a strong squad, even though that it's just probably the defense is having problem. Henkape and Calafiori is still out, but Gabriel, the main 4 are in.
Main
so
4 there now, you know,
the main center back are still there, but they played against Chelsea. If you look at this game, Arsenal should be. In fact, Arsenal has to win, not if. Arsenal has to win this game if they want to actually win this league.
Like you always say now, I know you, your man. You say Shodice is on form. He's on course. He's on course. He's on course to beat Arsenal in this one.
And John will just be praying. Can you just do magic?
It's not about doing magic.
I believe in you.
Interested in my game.
No, the point now.
I'm super interested in my game, irrespective of what happens at Arsenal.
No, John, the problem now with your team is that if people are behind, if you are ahead of you now talk about you focusing on your game. Now
you are behind.
Irrespective of if I'm in front or behind.
Arsenal wins the league.
It's still a big if, but the bottom line is I am super interested in my game.
Yes, I understand.
Arsenal will always be Arsenal if you catch my drift.
Arsenal will always be Arsenal, but you said you always be you.
So
it's going to be a very tough game. It's not going to be coming to the Forest. Forest goes grow. You know, go see road go out. Again, I don't want to. I trust that place.
No. After you finish, make sure that West Ham win.
I go win. Not be. I go win match. Talk now. I go win match.
You go replace
you
this
everybody. Okay, but let's.
I'm not bad anybody now.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Man still not win.
John, interesting.
Arsenal will play a draw. It's just a draw. I'm not even saying they will lose.
Yeah,
a draw.
Even Chelsea a draw.
Draw.
Okay.
When they just share. No, no, really West Ham go win. I don't think Crystal Palace go win.
Okay,
John. Burnley go lose.
It's going to be an interesting game for Arsenal, though.
Not therefore they're supposed to lose, but maybe they just play draw.
Yeah, for me, I would say may the best man win. Simple.
Okay.
You know, I was going to support Arsenal. So that if they beat Nottingham Forest, I'll win Tottenham. The point margin will reduce. It's like 4, 5. So I don't need that. For today, leave the favor. Draw.
Yeah, not serious.
For today, leave the favor. Draw. Since it's still long. Since it's still long.
Now
draw.
They talk 3 days to the season. You announce your relegation.
You're going to be praying for Arsenal to do you a favor so that
I know that's not a favor.
Okay, that's why you're on the table.
Okay, if Nottingham Forest wins their match, you win your match. They are still ahead of you.
No problem.
Okay.
So if they draw, if they draw, I still close the gap small. Okay. From 5 to 2 points, a quarter. Then
which calculation be that one?
From 5 if they lose or if they draw.
How many points is passing now?
5 now.
If they
draw. No, sorry, 4 points. 4 points.
4 points. Okay.
So if they draw, I win. Yeah. It go reduce to 2 points.
Okay.
You cannot win.
Then their next match they will come lose. I can't win.
Okay.
You cannot win.
And again, remember, Richarlison is out injured. So Tottenham don't get attacked at the moment.
Okay.
They don't get attacked. They just sign midfielder. We don't know in position for few.
Let's see. Again, City is going to play first. It's going to actually see if they are going to put pressure on Arsenal. Or if City drop points, then it's going to be easier for Arsenal to play the last game. But let's see what happens in that Manchester derby. Then Arsenal will go away to Nottingham Forest to play that game by 6:30. Okay, tomorrow's game, Aston Villa will play Everton. Who wins in that game? Aston Villa are still on fire. Even though they lost that one game against Arsenal, they came back and continue winning their games.
I think they are trying to sell a player again. Malen is out to Roma.
Malen is out
to Roma. So it's going to be, someone who is always coming up from the bench and scoring his goals is out. So you now have to rely on Oli and Morgan Rogers now. And I think it reduces the squad depth in front of goal for them.
Yeah, but since
they are talking about
bringing in sale of John Duran, there's never been squad depth in front.
No, there's always been this season.
Squad depth in front
this season,
of
there's always
been
who is
that game
at all.
This season there's squad. Everton is looking for a striker.
They are looking for Callum Wilson.
They are looking for Callum
Wilson again.
Yes.
Not Callum Wilson. And
they are looking for
Fenerbahce.
Yes, I remember that one.
I saw that story.
The story of Callum Wilson, I just make it be like.
But I remember I saw.
And because of his anything,
that's true.
And Beto is the same mode of player.
Yeah.
Just the crosser, they go do
like, I noticed that their coach Moyes like that kind of.
Just the crosser, somebody go do that to nod and score.
on Monday. Okay, Wolves will play Newcastle tomorrow.
Newcastle.
The Wolves are
trashing, absolute trashing.
4 games in a row now.
You know they are CEO resigned. His younger brother took over. So
okay.
I think there's a change in system, and there's a reassurance of players and all of those things. But again, let's see how it progresses, because if younger brother take over CEO job, it is hard for the club to find their footing back. But let's see.
Okay, let's see what happens in that game, all the Premier League games today and tomorrow. Hopefully, let the best team win, as John said. Let best team win. Whoever plays well should win that game comfortably. Okay, let's talk about the Nations Cup. We'll talk about the Nations Cup, then the Afcons. We'll talk about Nigeria. We'll talk about the finals, because the final of the Afcons is tomorrow by 8. So after tomorrow, the Afcon is done by tomorrow by 10 p.m. or if it goes to extra time by maybe 11 p.m. We are sure who is going to play win the Afcon. So by Monday,
we're going to celebrate to win Afcon now.
No, not be celebration. We are not celebrating.
I go celebrate tonight. I go celebrate. We try.
Consign me.
It's called sportsmanship.
Okay.
We try.
But let's see if that will happen. Okay, first let's talk about Nigerian Super Eagles. Nigerian Super Eagles will play Egypt in the top place of the Afcons. Remember, Nigeria lost that semi-final against Morocco on penalties 4-2. But for Egypt, they lost against Senegal 1-0, and the other semi-final of that game to reach the top place, and Senegal reach the finals. It's going to be an interesting game. For me, I feel for today's game, other players that have not really played the Afcon should play. What do you think, John?
Yeah, I feel that too, because it will be sad for them to come all this way, train all the training sessions, and not even get to show what they can do. So for me, if we get the 3rd place trophy, it's nothing to show for. So give them a go. If we win it with them, fine. If we don't win it, we come back all the same.
Yeah, the same way we did with the 3rd place when we actually won all the. Maybe Osimhen might start because in the chase highest goal scorer.
Yeah, yes, you can have him start.
The chase highest goal scorer.
That's been both of them can start. But some of the players that have not really played, maybe should have played this game.
See, the thing is, if you're talking about players who has not really played in this kind of competition, I think you'll be talking about Zedu Sanusi, the left back. You know, he started the first game and went on to the bench and all of that, and Bruno Yemechi took over. At right back, we don't have any other person who can replace Osai Brad, because the guy that came with him, that was supposed to compete with him, went off injury. After that one match he played, they said he's out injured. So the only person you have is the midfielders, and which many of them have played.
He can even come back.
He's back already. So I can come back.
He can play.
He's going to play, because we saw his presence. We missed his presence in that semi-finals game. Let's be honest, because we didn't have those players to track those runs and perhaps coordinate that midfield. So it was just Bruno, what's his name, Frank Onyeka doing the job, but it wasn't really as effective as Hapo did. He would have done it, but again, it's a good one for him. But I'm just feeling like in this game, he's back in the team. Edele Bashiru is in the team. They played before, but other players that have played, like Moses Simon, that has not really played. You get.
So I know, in the last game in the
basically just 5 of them.
He played with a wingers.
Yeah.
He started with Ejuke or Chukwueze. I can't remember. Okay, he started with
Chukwueze.
Then
Ejuke came
and Moses Simon played in that game. I think he should play that same formation, because Ejuke has to play. Ejuke has to play. Moses Simon has to play. Chukwueze has to play. Some other midfielders have to play, and even some defenders can rest. Even though that one of the maybe Abo can play, because Bassi has a yellow card, so he's not going to play this game already. Yeah. So, but what do you think? The formation 4-4-2 flat, 4-4-2 diamond. What do you think, John?
3-5-2.
For me, I would say diamond.
3-1. Why moving back? We are moving forward. Moving back. Each 3 at the back.
4-4-2 diamond, please. Going forward, yes. Irrespective. Maintain.
But when we play the 4-4-2 flat, when we play with wingers, we still played very well in that game.
Because now
you are playing Egypt, though, not be.
I think it's because of the caliber of player that you have. For example, if you want to give other people chances, it means that Ejuke have to play. You cannot put Ejuke in the diamond. You have to play him from the wings. Even when they introduced Moses, you see, he's always on the left. Do you understand? Yeah. So it's always a different tactic. But let's see what Chile is going to do today. It's going to be an interesting game. Remember, Nigeria Spike. Let's just win this one. Thought it's not a bad result. Everybody can agree that Nigeria is seeing progress. We are seeing progress in this team. So let's see.
Man United come outside Chile.
Calm down.
Make you feel from Nigeria job.
It's going to be an interesting game. But in the last 5 games we played a friendly game before this Afcon. Just a friendly game. We lost that one 2-1. But in the last time we played was 2002, where Nigeria. 2022 when Nigeria won that game 1-0. 2019 1-0. 2016 we lost 1-0. Then 2016 again 1-1. So in the last 5 games We have won 2, they have won 2, then 1 draw. So interestingly, it's going to be a good game. Do you think that probably they should start their Salah and Trezeguet and
So
Ramush?
Trezeguet has always been coming off the bench now. So
I would like, for me, I'm not too interested in whoever they start. The most important thing is that we win. Simple.
Maybe Onachu should start for our own.
no trial.
Don't even try
No
that.
What
try.
do people have with Onachu?
We don't have anything with him.
I couldn't care if he crosses the road or
no,
not.
nobody has a problem with Onachu. But for you to come to Southampton and be a bench warmer, bro.
Where he is now, he's
The same thing now. If that's the thing, the same second highest goal scorer in Turkey. If that's the case, you should have brought back Sadiq Umar. Sorry, he plays in Spanish La Liga. He plays the highest goal scorer in Division 2 of the La Liga, of the Spanish National League. Division 2, highest goal scorer. Therefore, bring him in as well. See, please, let's not come and... What we want is results, score the goals, all of those things. But again, we want the flair of the team. If the team is moving forward, move forward with the team. If the team is playing tiki-taka, run with the team. We don't want... This was the same thing.
When Onachu played in last game, actually he played well. I don't even know. People have just a personal beef with Onachu.
No, not be personal beef.
That's my own.
See, there are some things you look at. You said he played well. You look at the team structure when he was playing. And you look at the fluidity of the attack. He didn't do.
Because he's not been playing often.
You get
it's common say,
okay. He's been
training alpha.
The one which one these people play on against Morocco. What did they play?
Who?
How many chances they don't get away? Don't come back.
Our strikers, Osimhen and his brother Akko. What did they play
The
for
thing is,
Morocco?
like I said, against Morocco, we are missing key pieces in that match.
If you are see my point, if you are going to give other people chances to play, he should be involved the same way he was
He
involved.
should come off the bench.
He's been involved more than some of the players you have mentioned.
He should come off the bench.
He's not even coming off the bench or starting. He's been involved more than some of the players you're talking about. In the first match, he came in as a sub.
We have other strikers that have not even seen 1 minute.
In the third match, he came in. In the knockout stages, he's been coming in as sub. 70th minute, he go enter, and you not go show anything. You just can't keep repeating 20 minutes of football without end product. Okay, fine. Let's say if he wants to start this period, who are you going to play with him? The wingers, and now cross Raya, Neke and Onime box. It doesn't work that way now.
Okay, let's see what happens. So, personally, I don't have any problem with him starting. If you are going to give other players, for example, Nade probably might play. Yes. Hakim Somiro have not even played a minute at all in this Afcon. He plays for Pesa on loan from Inter Milan, so I think they should give him chance. Probably our defender Abo might start because Basi is off. Fago have not played a single minute. Probably we might change the goalkeeper.
Uzo has played one match.
Okay, one match too.
You have played this one.
Obasegi.
Babasegi.
I've not even played a minute in this, so there are players that
I think it was Akisomero that picked up a knock in the last game.
There are many players. Some of these players have not even played any minutes on Afcon, so I think even they are not going to start at some point. Give them some few minutes.
At some point, but then we cannot come and lose this game 3-0.
Yeah, we
it's
cannot
not
lose
going
this
to
game.
end well. So please, as much as we want to give them minutes, so after we've scored 2 and you need to remove tired legs, bring them on.
Okay,
simple.
But it's going to be an interesting thing. There are other rumors that Chile might leave because he has offers from Tunisia and all. They are even offering to dash in $100,000. So a lot of things, and he's going to coach. Tunisia qualified for the World Cup, but let's see, he's doing a great job with the Super Eagles. No matter what this result ends, whether we lose this game or win this, everybody could see that we are making progress. And I have a feeling that if he was here maybe last year or earlier enough, probably we might have qualified for the World Cup. But football is football. But let's see, we have Egypt today by 5 p.m. It's going to be Nigeria versus Egypt by 5 p.m. Let's see who wins. Let's get your prediction, your scoreline for that game. Who wins in that game?
Nigeria winning.
So what is the scoreline?
2-0.
2-0. Noso?
That 2-0 no go satisfy me. 3-1.
Okay, let's see if they are going to win 3-1.
3-1.
I'm hoping that
Osimhen 2 goals.
Osimhen and Lupa should play because both of them are chasing that golden boot. Yes, so let's see if they are going to play on other players who are going to play. But let's see, it's going to be an interesting top place game. But depending, because Egypt have been playing defense throughout this tournament, just defense and attack. But let's see if they are going to. Yeah, let's see that if they are going to actually attack Nigeria or if they are going to defend in this game. It's going to be an interesting top play. It's going to be Nigeria versus Egypt by 5 p.m. Okay, the finals tomorrow is going to be Senegal versus Morocco. Morocco is playing at home. The last edition, the host won against Nigeria to win that trophy. Now, the host is in the finals. Morocco is in the finals, so they have all their fans with them. all their presence is going to be, everybody is going to be there to them to victory. But Senegal is no pushover. Senegal is one of the best teams in Africa. But if you look at these two guys, they are very, very good. Morocco have not lost again in almost 2 years. Senegal has been winning games back to back, winning games, qualified for the World Cup. They have Ismail Assar, they have Mane, they have Jackson, they have players everywhere.
They are here.
They have players past Morocco even said.
They have some top players. Please.
They play good football. They don't only have good players, they play good football.
That's the most important.
But it's going to be a tough final tomorrow by 8 p.m.
Yes, a tough final. I expect Senegal to win. And I expect it to be a comfortable win for Senegal, because if you look at the way Senegal trashed and discarded the other opponent they went against, talking about Egypt,
they almost finished them.
It was total domination. They couldn't get anything off. They couldn't get anything off. Now, in the same way, this Moroccan side, they are reminiscent of Egypt, if you ask me. You have one or two credible players in the side who are able to turn up. Brahim Diaz has been phenomenal for them, scoring goals, doing one or two things. You have Hakimi, who just started coming into the knockout stages. Besides that, you have other people in the team that can contribute. Bro, man to man, Senegal is going to outgun them. That's just my perception. Man to man, Senegal has a better team, and they know how to create for themselves. It's not like one person being the one-trick pony in the side. This is everybody that can score, that can create.
It's going to be an interesting game now. So that final
for the Moroccan side, there's one player that came in and puts Sofiane Amrabat on the bench. You have to look out for that guy. He just cement in position. Amrabat, they bench till this tournament finish. And this is the same Amrabat that used to carry that midfield, you get, and allow the attack. But this guy has come in and has done his job fantastically. Now you talk about the right side. I will talk about it for everybody who sing praises for that right side of the flank of the field is occupied. Brahim Diaz up front, Hakimi at the back. Okay, left side is okay as well. Mazraoui on this side. The other guy is trying, but it's not really. You can't sing that hype for him as you sing for Brahim Diaz, but because of the goals and the numbers of influence he has had on the team. The man up front, the bicycle seat guy, good player, Ayabi. If he's not scoring the goals, he's
creating chaos.
If he's not scoring the goals, he's creating chaos. And if you say you want to take him off, you have an Enyesri, who's won Europa League back to back in Sevilla, Valencia. Sorry, Sevilla. He's won back to back European trophies. He's a good player. He's playing well in.
He's got that final goal to knock out Portugal in that World Cup.
He's playing well in Turkey. He's doing a fantastic job in Turkey, and he's been one of these players that see this team. I did for this team for a long time. But again, you look at this. These are the structure they have. 6 or 7 players who can do magic, who can produce magic for you in this in the Moroccan team. You not talk about the Senegalese team. Almost everybody, the first can produce magic. There's this. You'll be scared of this long ball from Mendy. You get Mendy to striker to goal. Bam. Koulibaly long ball. They can play without the midfield. They can play with the midfield. Either ways you want it, they are good on the ball. Long balls, short balls, run-ins, attacking, defending. They are on point. So it's a team of. The same way we talked about the Super Eagles team, you can see Bassi sending those long balls, but nobody chases after it. So it's a team of looking out and be careful of the other person's attack.
I think for Senegal, because they have played a very long time as a unit, they can with their blindfold they can split over each player. When you watch them play, you just know that these guys are good. They are a good side. Against Egypt. In the 80th, in fact, in the 75 minutes, Egypt have not produced a shot on target.
Thank you.
Even have not produced a shot at all. They had 70% possession. They were dominating, pushing. Even other games, you see them. They don't say, we have scored one or let's come and conserve.
You can count how many times they were dispossessed too.
They will push. So it's going to be attack versus attack. Yeah, Morocco likes to attack too. The Senegal likes to attack too. Even against Nigeria, it was like everybody is trying to respect for themselves. But Senegal know they send any papa. Once they move,
I think that's one of those things that's going to be their biggest demise in this game. You just have to be cautious of the other teams. It's the finals.
I don't like that one.
It's the finals. First 5 minutes, pay yourself respect, observe.
I disagree, no respect. Please start the game at the floor of the whistle.
All that. If not me, see what you are doing that has been working. Keep doing it. That's how football works. It's repeating the same. If you see something formula that is working, keep repeating. You will master.
Simple. Success is boring. Please.
It's simple. They have been doing the same thing since I can remember. They have done it for almost 3-4 years. They won the Afcons, reached the semi-final of almost all the Afcons. So they reached the Afcons. So you see that what they are doing is working. It's not that in cup competition, it's not necessarily in who plays well. Sometimes not go there your side, you could just win. But it's going to be an interesting final tomorrow in Morocco. It's going to be Senegal versus Morocco in that finals. Who do you think is going to win that final? For me personally, I'm going to support Senegal because I just like Senegal. I like Mane personally, so I'm going to be cheering Senegal to the victory. But for you two guys, who wins in this final?
See, the only thing, whoever wins should win. The only thing I'm going to beg for, the only one thing I'm going to beg for, don't allow Brahim Diaz score.
Now, if Nigeria score, if Osimhen score now.
No, if Osimhen go score.
If you no score,
but
if you no start,
if Osimhen no start, I dey go Morocco go get problem with Chile.
Who wins in that game first?
Whoever wins, I don't have.
Okay, John, who wins?
Senegal.
My full support. But Brahim Diaz should not score so that he can score and collect golden ball.
Let's see what happens in that game. It's going to be Senegal versus Morocco in the finals of the 2025 Afcon. Who wins? Do you think that Senegal can win or Morocco can win? So when we open the phone line, just drop your prediction for that game. Let's see who is going to win the finals of the Afcon 2025. Okay, quickly before we start taking phone calls, I'll give you the games that happened in La Liga games. One game happened yesterday. Girona went away to beat Espanyol 2-0. You know that they are looking to buy Barcelona goalkeeper. Actually, Barcelona captain. Stegen, yes, they are actually agreed a deal or loan 6 months deal, so he's going to move to Girona. But let's see, for 2 p.m. today, Real Madrid will play Levante.
They don't see better goalkeeper now. Young and vibrant goalkeeper.
Young
and vibrant. They don't see. That's why they want to release captain and they want to release Stegen.
Okay, Real Madrid will play Levante by 2 p.m. So first league game for their new coach. Mallorca will play Athletic Club. Osasuna will play Oviedo. Real Betis will play Villarreal. Getafe will play Valencia. Atletico Madrid will play Alaves. Celta Vigo will play Rayo Vallecano. Real Sociedad tomorrow will play Barcelona. And finally on Monday, Elche will play Sevilla. Let's get your prediction for that game. Real Madrid versus Levante. Who wins? Who wins, John?
Win match.
Okay.
Abelua win match.
John, who wins?
I'm hoping for a shock.
That shock will shock you.
Okay, for Barcelona versus Real Sociedad, who wins in that game?
So see that now.
Okay, let's start taking phone calls. The number to call is 070604858853. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
We don't want to get involved.
We don't want to get
involved.
Tell us your name first. Okay, Chelsea. Okay, for men. Okay, your contribution, yeah. Yes, yeah, it can influence the game, yes. Yeah.
Everyone can see that.
It has passed. Whether you talk about it from now to tomorrow, it will not change anything again.
The thing is,
do you understand?
Officiating crisis can happen everywhere. Yeah.
But okay.
I said it on the day, but I said I'm not going to get involved in that conversation.
But actually, the
we
spoke about it. Even on the podcast
against Cameroon, we saw it happen.
We talked about it.
Against Nigeria, but we don't want to get involved.
We don't pass.
We don't want to get involved.
So that's the most important.
Whether we talk, you even report, the report will not change any result. So the not saying we come and plan again.
Maybe France, Egypt, Italy they played the match, but the World Cup was no longer on the line.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Name and location, please. Okay, contribution. Okay, carry. Okay. I understand. Okay.
Not be anyway, because you don't say if they lose.
Where are these guys?
I understand you.
Leroy Sorosoke.
Okay.
In a pray make I do magic for you.
What do you talk? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As for my man, anybody went up there and not say we need a job, you don't want to say something. For you, I never say
All right. Thank you very
I
much.
don't need to win match. I don't need to win. Yeah, I don't need to win because I know say you no go win. Everybody that has gone to Forest has lost their way coming back.
What I see, City won that game 2-1.
They don't beat City for Forest though.
Beat them at for Forest 2-1.
The first one where they City go there.
I don't see they don't lose at home. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Name and location first.
Name and location.
Okay, thank you. I start. Mm-hmm.
Just like my youth dream hasn't ever come to pass.
Okay, therefore what? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, the short scope. Yeah. Abi? Yeah. It's true. All right. All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Say, possess your possession. Is the year of the video. I say color. Possess your possession.
Arsenal fans, if una no win this EPL, banter where they wait now.
No, they tell them now.
Banter where they wait
You don't go let the bag out of the cart. So calm down.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good
to
morning.
you. Morning. Name and location, please.
Professor Joseph
Oh, okay, your contribution.
Please, I want to ask.
Okay.
How many women are in that studio?
If you don't have a woman here,
No women here.
It's not true.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay.
No, wait.
Yeah.
I'm serious about
You
it.
see,
We are serious about you. We don't. John.
John
What
is
is Joanne? Is it Joanne?
John.
It is John, please.
John.
Oh,
John.
John, please.
Nonso Chukwu and
My
Godwin.
mother is a woman. You mean this Joanne that I've been listening to is John? Is a man?
John, not Joanne.
it's not John, it's John.
Jesus Christ.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Whatever happened to your voice? I thought it was a woman, and I used to
Yeah.
really dig him hard.
All right, your prediction, please. Time no day.
He only has one pronoun. Him. His pronoun is him.
Okay, too. Okay.
Because of all the things they have done, they've just been enjoying
Oh.
their amenities,
Mm.
their stadium and everything.
Yeah.
But as for the cup, I think you should go to
Senegal.
Senegal.
Okay.
Because this will be the 9th third place game. Nigeria has never lost the third
Yeah,
place.
yeah, we have won. Yeah, we've
Nigeria
won
has
more.
won
Yes.
eight bronze, 5 silver,
And
and
three gold. Yes.
Nations Cup.
Yes, we'll be highest in
And
the
of course, we are entering the forest with guns blazing.
Okay.
When you see three guns blazing at the same time, you see all the forest will catch fire. So I don't understand how you think that guns will enter forest, like Texas Rangers. Enter the forest.
Okay.
Please.
Blaze through. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Let me for where? Let me for. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me for where wolf never chop for like 1 week. With your gun, they go chop you.
Okay, yeah, John is a guy.
It's John, not
Yeah,
Joanne.
not Joanne is
Yeah.
John. Okay, please. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to
Name and
you.
location, please.
Alright, Bishop.
You know, I think I'm the last caller.
Name and Bishop,
Mhm.
please. Okay.
This is Bishop from Francis.
Okay.
Okay.
Today's date,
Mm-hmm.
you know, all about carrying.
Mm.
This match.
No be problem.
Hello.
Hello, Bishop.
Hello. Okay. I think network took him off. Okay.
Oh,
0706 0485853. Yeah, network is.
He wanted to be
actually
last
bad.
caller,
Yeah.
but network not be last caller.
no, you can
Okay,
still
you can
come
try and
back.
call back, please.
Yeah.
You can try and call back.
0706 0485853. Yeah, the network is hanging. But let's see. Okay, we have interesting games today. In the Afcon, there are games in the Afcon today. Nigeria is going to play Egypt in the third place game. Then in the finals tomorrow, Senegal will play Morocco in that game tomorrow. But let's see who is going to win these games. It's going to be an interesting finals. But if you look at the Premier League, Arsenal is going to play. Arsenal is going to play a game today too. Manchester Derby is going to happen by 1:30. A lot of games happening today in the Emirates in the EPL.
At the end of the day, my mind just did for Serie A. Inter
talking
Milan and Juventus. At the end of the day,
Talking about Serie A, there are games in the Serie A. One game yesterday, Pisa and Atalanta played 1-1 draw. Udinese and we will play Inter Milan today. Napoli will play Sassuolo. Cagliari will play Juventus. Parma will play Girona. Into tomorrow's game, Bologna will play Fiorentina. Torino will play Roma. And Milan will play Lecce. Camoranesi will play Verona on Monday, and Lazio will play Como on Monday. So it's going to be an interesting games all around in the Serie A. But my whole point is the finals. These finals have to just live up, as the caller just said. If the referee no just do anyhow, we should be having a great finals in these Afcons.
Yeah. But again, see, like it's not about the referee officiating and all of that thing. Like I said, we've always seen it everywhere, NBA. But again, you don't have countries who are in conflict officiate the game. You don't have like Nigeria now. We don't say we as South Africa don't pass the same road. Forget say you get as a busy in football. Ghanaians are always bantering. So you don't have we have that conflict. It's called fan conflict, not even political conflict, but fan conflict. We don't have people like that officiating the game for you. But again, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a very tough game because since all this officiating is being called into question, now we have more of the press.
We have more eyeballs on the
game right now. So the referees now will have to sit up. You can do this one. That's what we say in the World Cup. No African referees going to the World Cup. We don't assume Nigerian. No, we don't assume Nigerian referees going to Afcon. No problem. Then when they play the World Cup, I say no African referees going there. Like I remember the time when they said there was no English ref in the World Cup, in the Euros. It became a problem. In the World Cup, you now say, okay, out of the 56 countries of the Africa, not one go World Cup. Not even one go VAR or fourth official. They will now come back another conversation again. But again, tournaments like this are supposed to qualify you for big stages like the World Cup. And if you continue playing like this in Afcons, then you don't just want to go far.
That opportunity won't come yet.
You don't just want to go far.
Okay, let's see who is going to. It's going to be an interesting finals. If the referee do well, I think they are going to have. We are going to have a good Afcons in 2025 finals. But let's see. But for Nigeria, hopefully they are going to win their game today. Look, I want to apologize for the network. Network is really bad. I can't take any other calls. Even the network is hanging, so the calls are just flashing in. But on Monday we'll take more phone calls. Call us on Monday. Join us 8 a.m. on Monday where we'll talk about all these games that will happen throughout this weekend. Thank you for being part of this family, and thank you for staying tuned to Volt FM. Thank you very much. My name is Godwin. Have a wonderful weekend.
Hello, Enugu, and welcome to Volt 104.
That.